If you need some crazy deals on the best games out right now or some cheap shark cards, be sure to check out G2A in the description and use code BOSS for an extra discount. Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBoss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be doing another Q&A video where I take your questions from Twitter and I answer them all in this video. I've been really happy with the series of Q&As we've been doing recently, whether it's been the questions or the format I've been doing. I really don't know, but you guys have really seemed to enjoy them. If you want to get involved in the next one, all you have to do is go down in the description, follow me on Twitter. I announce there about once a week when I do these Q&A videos, and I always pick the best questions to be featured. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into the questions. Our first one comes from Jeep Freak X, and he says, what are your hopes for an apartment customization DLC for GTA Online? Now, of course, we don't really know any of the specifics that have been confirmed because nothing has been confirmed, but what we've seen so far have been lots of images of like things we could edit, like TVs, couches, beds, tables. There was even like a purchasable yacht rumor that was going around. So I would be really thrilled if something like that came into the game. Obviously, the yacht would be huge, especially if we could live on it, if it was like this mega super yacht that had, you know, a jet ski and a helipad and just a really cool place to live on the water. I think that would be one of those game-changing things that we look for in every DLC. But also, the apartment customization itself sounds really cool. Lately, I've been really spoiled by Fallout 4. If you guys have been watching my base building live streams, you know that the ability to just create anything you want in that game is crazy. Now, I don't expect that to be in Grand Theft Auto 5, but I like the idea of picking something up, moving it around, twisting it, turning it, getting it to the right angle, placing this there, placing that here, and I really do hope that Rockstar gives us a lot of freedom. I hope it's not cookie cutter where it's like, you can put this here, or you can make it in that color, and that's it. You can put that table there, or you can put another table there, but that's it. So I really don't hope it's like that. I hope there's a good degree of freedom. I certainly know there will be restrictions, but I hope that those restrictions don't impact on the creativity that this awesome community and you guys listening right now can have in creating these unbelievable apartments. This next question I've been getting a lot, so I thought I would answer it. It comes from A-Man, and he says, is the Christmas DLC coming in the PS3 and the Xbox 360 too? Now, this is a complicated issue. I think that if the last generation does get a Christmas DLC, it's going to be the exact same thing that came out last year, meaning there's probably not going to be any new vehicles, because obviously why would they release the same new vehicles? But what I mean is they would add snow, they would probably add the Christmas tree in like downtown Vinewood, and they would also probably add maybe like some of the Christmas paraphernalia and gear that disappeared last year. You guys know, like the masks and the clothing. They'll probably bring back those exact same things for PS3 and 360 so that they can join in, I guess, on the Christmas fun. Now, if there is a brand new Christmas DLC for Xbox One, PS4, and PC, I don't think that the old generation will be getting that content just because obviously they aren't adding any new things to the last generation for Grand Theft Auto Online. So at a minimum, I think you'll be getting the stuff from last year, but I don't expect to be getting any new content on the 360 and the PS3 as far as Christmas DLC goes. And that's actually a great segue into our next question, which comes from Joseph, and he says, do you have really high expectations for the Christmas DLC? You know, Joseph, I really don't have incredibly high expectations. I just want it to be fun. I'll tell you a DLC I did have high expectations for. It was both Ill-Gotten Gains and the Lowrider. Really, because those were just so hyped and they were kind of game-changing, especially Lowriders. But the Christmas DLC, I just want to have fun. You know, I'm looking for maybe 1 or 2 new vehicles, some new outfits, a new weapon. Obviously, I want the snow to come in game so that I can have fun with my friends. So yeah, I would love to just experience a really fun DLC. My expectations are not high, and they weren't high for the Halloween surprise, and the Halloween surprise was so much fun. I had a blast with that update, and I really do think that if I go in with the same expectations for the festive surprise, if there is going to be one coming out, we obviously don't know if one's going to be released yet, then yeah, I can see myself having a lot of fun, and I think that's where you should set your expectations as well. Just something fun to enjoy the holiday time with your friends in Grand Theft Auto Online. Our next question comes from Monica, and she says, since we already have way too many weapons, what new guns do you want to see added in the game, or do we have everything we need? Now, I typically agree with a lot of what Rockstar does in online. Some people will call me a fanboy, and that's totally fair, But throughout the past 4 or 5 DLCs, I personally have not liked any of the new weapons, whether it's like the knuckle dusters or like the machete or like the Tech 9 machine pistol. I think all those are worthless. I don't use them. I want a new assault rifle. I want a new grenade launcher. I want a new, sniper rifle, whatever the case might be. I want to see some crazy new weapons added, and we know there's still space on the ammunition wall where we can have new weapons added into the game. And on that topic, you talked about having way too many weapons. I think if there was a better weapon organization system, like an armory that we could have in our apartments, that would be a lot better, and that we would have a much better time of just storing the guns we don't need and having the guns we want in our inventory ready to go. So I think that an addition of better and more usable weapons would be nice, but also a way to store weapons that we're not really using anymore. That would be a great addition to the game. Our next question comes from Dave Miller, and he says, why do you think Rockstar keeps giving us updates that cost a fortune? It's still hard for me to earn money even with heists. And yeah, that is the kind of balance that Rockstar maybe struggles with a little bit. As you guys know, every Grand Theft Auto Online DLC has been free so far, meaning it doesn't cost you any real life money to get the DLC in the game. Now, the DLC content inside obviously does cost, Grand Theft Auto Online currency, but I guess that really comes without saying anything. If they're going to provide the DLC for free, they can't provide the content in game for nothing. They got to make you earn it some way. So I think that's the tough balance that Rockstar looks for, is whether they charge people up front or whether they make people play their game, do heists, maybe even buy a shark card here or there. I think I like the format just because I think it would get really expensive if Rockstar started charging like $5 for every Grand Theft Auto Online DLC. Who knows? You guys might like that format, but I think that would limit some people and what they could actually do. So I think making all the DLCs free, at least on the surface when you initially get them, really keeps everyone on a level playing field. All right, and our last question comes from Daniel, and he says, in the next month, will Rockstar Games announce something big regarding a DLC, game, etc.? Now, I don't know what you consider big. I think there's going to be an announcement sometime soon regarding some upcoming DLCs, whether it's the apartment customization or Lowriders 2 or the Festive Surprise 3.0, whatever the case might be. I think that's the most likely situation. Announcing a new Rockstar game would be insane. I don't know if Rockstar would choose the holiday time to do that. My best guess is that it might be sometime after the holidays, like the first of the year, January, February, to announce whether it's, the next Red Dead or whether it's the next Max Payne or Bully 2 or L.A. Noire 2, whatever the case might be. I think they will announce it then, rather than during this holiday hectic time when everyone's buying the new games that are coming out. But yeah, I do think some announcement might come soon, and whatever the case it might be, I'm going to be excited for it. Anyways, that's all the questions that I'm going to be tackling in today's Q&A video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating on the video. That would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With out the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.